bylaws tonight. Now, it has to do with her 2-year-old venture that offers erotic entertainment for women. New England News reporter Greg Wayland is at our South Bureau at the Patriot Ledger right now with more on this story for us. Greg?
Well, Tom, the magazine is called Eidos, and you're right, it's supposed to be for women. It probably isn't for everyone. It's published by a mother of 2 in Milton. She does her work at home, and that's part of the problem. That and the fact that she's run afoul of Milton officials who think her publication is smut. It's a charge she strongly denies.
It's a lifestyle publication. It's a fantasy publication, entertainment magazine.
Slick, grabby, sophisticated, and once obscure, Eidos is now sold as far away as Italy, India, Argentina, and Japan.
It's for people who can appreciate sophisticated points of view on sexuality issues in the 80s.
It gives advice, dabbles in healthcare, poetry, and art, and if it is occasionally coarse and crude, other times it's sublime, even tame as a statue on a town green. It deals, at least partly, according to the editor, with the sensual nature of everyday life, the commonplace. But Miss Tatelbaum is learning here in Milton that her enterprise may violate another fact of everyday life. It's called zoning.
Violation of the zoning bylaws. She's conducting a business apparently in her home.
Is that such a serious thing when so many other people in town might be doing it?
Well, I think it's the nature of the type of business that she's conducting.
I think that the freedom of the press, freedom of speech, as ratified in the Bill of Rights, 1791, that speaks for itself. I think that's the major issue here.
Tatelbaum was looking for commercial space to relocate her Milton-made homespun magazine. The selectman, meanwhile, says he sees some irony in her dilemma.
It would not have been known, probably, unless a neighbor had complained, which they had not, but a recent interview was given to the Patriot Ledger, which brought it to the town's attention.
Now, Selectman William Riley and Robert Timilty could not be reached for comment tonight, but both of them are on record strongly opposing the publishing operation. Ms. Tatelbaum points out that she does not publish or distribute the magazine. She publishes it, but she does not distribute the magazine from her home, and she thinks that ought to be a consideration as well. She has a lawyer. She plans to fight. Reporting live from our South Bureau at the Patriot Ledger, I'm Greg Wayland for the New England News.
Before you go, Greg, I have a question for you. She has a lawyer and is going to fight. Did the town indicate what its next step might be? Does it have one?
The building inspector could very well ask her to shut down. She also could be liable to a fine, but so far they have not done either of those things.
All right. Greg Wayland reporting live from our South Bureau. Now, Ms. Tatelbaum began her career as a feminist poet. She also is the niece of the late theater chain founder and Milton resident E.M. Loew.